we gotta hold on to those that we love dearly. You know.
Go ahead.
All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Legendary Podcast. This is episode 4. Today we're here with Andy Kim. Say hi.
Hello,
How are you doing today?
bro. I'm doing pretty good. You know.
You doing pretty good?
Dude, this just makes me want to laugh. Like because I'm not supposed to be talking.
Yeah.
You wanna? Oh, you can't gank me right now.
Are you playing League right now?
No.
Oh, he's talking to his mom.
Oh, he's talking to his mom. What time did you wake up this morning?
1:12.
Dang,
Yeah.
that's tough. So, Andy.
Yes, sir.
You're not
I
gonna
heard-
introduce the rest of us?
Yeah,
Okay,
come on now.
I'm here
Come on
today
now.
with my other producers. I have Mr. Sid
Okay,
and
man.
Mr.
Hi.
You're so late. And Mr. Mete Octagon.
Hello.
All right, how you guys doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking.
All right,
Doing
all right.
amazing.
So, Andy.
Hey, Mete, you
Wanna-
wanna go on a run today?
No, man. Yeah, actually.
Yo, Andy, why don't you?
Sped.
Yeah,
Why
okay,
don't you tell me a
yeah.
little
Let's
bit?
go after this. Like
Alright,
directly after. I'm not changing.
Oh, like we're going straight from the studio to the
Yeah.
Maples Mill?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Alright.
Andy.
Huh?
Andy,
Well,
why
is
don't
this
you
your
tell me?
podcast?
Yes. Hey, all right, chill. Andy, why don't you tell me a little bit?
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about running with Mete. How's that been?
Who? I don't run with Met. What? Come on now.
Oh, okay. Who do you run with?
I run with this dude. This dude who lives nearby me.
Oh yeah.
Pretty chill.
Yeah.
But like
Yeah.
he's really informative, you know? Like
Mm.
he doesn't have the best stamina, you know? But, like, we run down to Waples Mill. It's about
Yeah.
1.1 miles there, so we run there and back. We talk about a lot of stuff. We talk about like our daily lives, our schedules, what we've been up to. Then we
Mhm.
talk about like the coronavirus, or we talk about like hey dude, what else do we talk about? Hey neighbor, what do we talk about?
Why you ask, this is about you, my guy.
Bro, I'm out of info. But anyways, like as I said, he's like really informative. Like
Mm.
I like brought up the subject of like coronavirus because like we're both like, I mean, I'm more quarantined than he is because he actually doesn't really care. He's
Mhm.
like, quote unquote, I don't care, nigga.
Oh my God.
That's what he said. That guy. Who says that shit? But anyways, he was like, dude, school's not gonna be canceled. Like he predicted that school was gonna be canceled. He was like, there's
Mhm.
0% chance of us going back to school. And I was like, huh? And he was like, yeah. And then it's not even peaked yet. Like, here, let me pull out my calendar real quick. This man's was like, oh, looking at the previous sign graphs for other viruses. You know, it's gonna
Sign
peak.
graphs.
It's gonna peak in May, and then it's gonna peak in June, and then it's gonna peak in October. And I was like, oh, okay, buddy. But yo, he's called it. Like, school's
Uh-huh.
canceled. You know.
Yeah.
But going back to the subject of like our run in general,
Mhm.
we probably run around 14-mile pace.
11.
That's like
No, I
walking.
mean, we've cut it down to 12, not gonna lie. Like,
Okay.
we be kind of zooming. Like, sometimes we go Jason pace.
Okay.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
We accidentally go Jason pace.
Yeah.
What is my pace? Like 9 flat.
You're just
8
like,
flat?
Pretending to jog, but you're actually just sprinting.
yeah.
Bro.
It's like when this dude was like, dude, we're going Jason pace. And I was like, what the hell is Jason pace? And he was like, bro, you ever see Jason when he's running to his car? Like, that man's is sprinting. And I was like, nah. He's just pretending. He says that he's jogging, but he's actually sprinting,
Mm.
you know?
Yes, sir. Yeah. So like on your runs and stuff, right? Like you
Mhm.
always take like the same route, or do you kind of like switch it up on the trails? Like,
Bro,
what do you
we-
see
we-
when you're running?
Oh,
We
shit.
see, no, we always be running on the same path because
Mm.
we want to get that exact 2.2 miles. But we do have
Okay.
a nasty warm up and cool down. Let me tell you that. Like,
Ooh,
bro,
okay.
we like run like what is that? 0.1 mile warm up, and then we do. Uh, hey, that sounds like a little, but like that's like, come on now, that's a lot.
Uh-huh.
And then we do all the warm ups, bro. We be doing A, B, C skips,
Oh, you do
claps
drills?
backwards, bro. We be doing
What?
drills in the driveway, right? Like, hey, Mete, tell them about your experience with drills.
Dude, I hate those drills. They're so dumb. They're just so waste of time, let's be
Wait,
honest.
Mete, do you know how to do C skips?
No!
Okay, really? Okay, really?
Andy, how can you teach him? Your form is
Okay, come on
I'm
now.
just playing. I'm just playing.
Tell me I don't got the cleanest C skips you've ever seen in a first year.
Yeah. But what's like the point of doing drills, you know?
What?
'Cause-
What? Oh!
Yeah, true. What is the point?
It's active stretching, all right? It's
Mm.
called dynamic or active stretching. You know,
Dynamic or active stretching?
I forgot what the other one was. Maybe it's passive stretching, but that's like
That's
when you're just
crazy.
sitting down and touching your toes. But like active
Mm.
stretching or
Mhm.
dynamic stretching is like when you're like hopping around, getting your heart rate up while you're stretching, and
Oh, so
you
it's like two
know
birds, one stone.
exactly. It's
That's
supposed to be
tough.
like more, you know how you're supposed to stretch after you jog and not before, or maybe you do both, but it's like stretching's more effective after. It's like the
Uh-huh.
same thing, like you're making your muscles all loose while you're
Mm.
stretching, so it's like more effective. But
That's tough. That's
yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to teach this man's some more C skips today.
tough. Yeah. All right. So, how's the track experience been for you so far? 'Cause you joined this year, right?
Yeah, this is my first year.
Mm.
I said that I was gonna join, going back to the origin of my track career,
Right.
origin of a superstar. I remember Johnny G, last episode's podcast, was telling me to join track in my junior year. And this was when I was still speed skating. So
Mm.
I was like, nah, I can't be doing both. That's too much. But I'm gonna join in the spring season of senior year when I quit speed skating, you know?
Mhm.
So for the next year, Johnny was just spamming me with like, come join track, and I was just spamming him back with, I'll join in senior spring. And then senior spring's coming around,
Mm.
and in the winter, Johnny's like, bro, it was something about breaking 5 minute mile. I don't know how that subject came up, but we
Mhm.
started a bet. It was
Mm.
like if I break 5 minutes, then he has to pay me $20 out of a meal. And then if
Mhm.
I don't break 5 minutes by the end of the season, then I have to pay him $5. So that's a pretty good deal. I've never run like a mile, and I never like tested my limits, but like this bet was supposed to just motivate me throughout the
Mhm.
season, cause like I know that track's a hard sport, and I wanted to come in strong, but I was like scared of burning out midway through.
Mm.
So this was just motivation to keep me going, and also like, yeah, like that's not the reason why I joined track. I just joined track for fun, cause we got like Johnny, we got Lucas, word that Mr. Legendary JB was gonna join too. So
Mm.
like that's why I joined track. Now going into my actual experiences in track. Yeah, that's where it kind of goes downhill, not gonna lie.
Was it not what you expected?
I mean, it was more time than I expected.
Right,
Like
right,
speed skating, the worst thing about speed skating was that you have to drive to Maryland and back, and when you drive there, you have to go during rush hour, and that
right.
takes like 2 hours, and then you gotta train there for 2 hours. It just takes a brick. So I was just like, just like training right after school shouldn't take that long.
Right.
But I mean, starts at 3:30. I'd be getting home at 6. It's not that bad, honestly. Now that I look back, but like it felt bad.
Mhm.
Um, Bad experiences would be like day one. You know,
Mhm.
lost to Akshat Burr and Jason Borst. That was That was starting from the valley. All right.
Uh-huh,
I don't think it could have gone worse than that. And
But
I like messed up something in my right hip on day one, and
yeah.
that injury is still with me to this day.
Weren't you
But
sick too? You said you were taking
oh
NyQuil
yeah, I
and
had
Dayquil.
yeah. I was on NyQuil and Dayquil, and that was because I had strep the week before, so I couldn't even prep for this.
Mm.
So that was some cheeks. Then we came in for the rest of the time trials. Yeah, we retired AK and we beat Jason, so that was pretty good.
Okay.
But I mean, I wasn't really like I wasn't thinking I have to do my best during these time trials because that's just the beginning, you know. I was looking towards that
Mm.
end game, end goal, 5 minute mile, you know,
Right,
looking
right,
for
right.
that end, reaching for the stars, you know. This was just the beginning,
Mm.
but yeah, unfortunately. Oh, okay. Let's go. Let's keep talking about track. There's a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
Um, hmm. What can we talk about? We can talk about goggles. You want to talk about goggles, bro?
have, have we lost the goggles?
Alright, so there's this kid named Goggles. You guys don't know Goggles, but he's this freshman. Alright,
Dude, why are you exposing? Okay,
what,
whatever. He's not gonna listen
bro?
to this.
The school's old. I'm gonna miss
Okay.
Goggles for the rest of my life. I need to reminisce on my memories. Alright, so here's my first memory. I think I was the first one to encounter this kid. So it was day one of time trials, 400 meters. We split into like a lot of heats. I was
Uh-huh.
in like a slow heat because Jason and AK got cut off, so I was in the one after them.
Uh-huh.
And I'm just running in like I think I was running in lane one. Yeah, I was running in lane one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So lane one, for all you don't who don't know, lane one starts at the back,
Mm-hmm.
and lane six starts at the front because it's like a wider track. So I
Yeah.
started at the back. I started out really fast, which was my downside. That's why my time was so bad. I ran at 64.
Mm-hmm.
So I zoomed out really fast at the beginning. I passed like two people in the first 100 meter. And then I see ahead of me this pretty chunky looking dude zooming on the outside lane. But I was like, dang, I'm going really fast. I could catch him. So at the 200-meter mark, that's when
Uh-huh.
I knew like I wasn't gonna catch this man's. Right. So then in the last 100 meter, I was like dying, bro. I almost fainted.
Uh-huh.
Like that was bad. But I saw this kid in the last lane finish so strong. He was just like boom, and I was just like, dang. So I like after the race, I realized this kid was wearing speed goggles, bro. And this kid was a freshman. And this kid ran a 59. I'm like, bro, stop playing. Who is this kid? Alright. So then we go into day two. I'm like, dang, that goggles kid, he's here again. But like this kid's a sprinter and I'm a long distance. Day two was the mile, by the way. So I was like, no, this kid's going down. Goggles,
Mm-hmm.
speed goggles, man, with his green pants, he's going down. So I wasn't in his heat. Actually, no, he was. He wasn't. So after we ran the mile, I was just like, let me compare my time to his. I think Jason and I ran like around 130s, high 130s, you know, didn't we?
Yeah. You're in
Yeah.
5:30, right?
Nah, I ran like 5:35
Oh, 5:35.
fastest.
Yeah.
I so then we're like, alright, let's go up to Mr. Crutch and find out like what goggles ran. So then this kid comes in at a freaking 5:24, bruh. First year, 5:24. And Mr. Crutch is like, "What's your running experience?" And he's like, none, bruh. This kid's the fastest man's on earth, and he's got speed goggles on.
Mm,
Yeah, that's goggles. That's he's. I mean, I made it out to be like he's just a super athletic kid, but like
yeah.
he's derpy, bro. Like
Mhm.
he just acts so whack. Hella rude too. He pissed Johnny off because
Mm,
Johnny's the captain. But
yeah.
yeah, that's those are my memories with goggles. He's a funny guy.
Hmm. So So, your experience with goggles, right? You think like by the end of the season you could have been better than him? Because
Hmm.
we were doing some pretty hard workouts, right? And then goggles is just like
Yeah, that's facts. Goggles
not
was
even
like
showing up.
fixing his bicycle or something. She was throwing a football around. Yeah, I
Yeah.
honestly think that we could have beaten him by the end of the season because we have a lot more pressure than him. Because
Mm,
he's still a first year, you know. He doesn't like he has a lot of years to come, you know.
yeah.
Whereas we're like it's our last season of the last year. We gotta go out with a bang, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you could see it in our workouts. You could see him not showing up to tempos and stuff.
Mm,
Um, yeah, I honestly do think we could have beaten him, even though
yeah.
he did smoke us in the time trials.
Yeah. I think we would have bounced back. I just needed to
Yeah,
get back in the rhythm.
exactly, exactly.
Exactly. So I think now's a good time to talk more about your speed skating experience,
Mm,
because for a while that's what kind of
yeah,
you were
that
driven
was,
by, right?
that was my identity for the majority of my life.
Right. So like, what is speed skating? Like what do you do?
What is speed skating? Speed skating is like track. It's a it's an individual sport.
Okay.
It's a sport that takes into account your time and your placement in the race.
Mm,
Um, obviously it's skating, so it's in an ice rink.
mm,
You use like what 14 little cone thingies, tiny little miniature cones to around the track, so you can't like go inside of that.
right. Right. Right.
Um, the difference between this and track is more like skating. Speed skating is more strategic because they care more about the placement than the time.
Mm,
So like, and also there's a factor of like aerodynamics.
mm-hmm.
So like the person in first place during the race is like taking a lot of that draft away. So it's always good to like not be in first at the beginning and then you like pass them at the end of the race, you know?
You don't want to
Yeah,
be
you
the
gotta you
person
gotta
that keeps
sit on
going.
them. You gotta sit on them. But on
Got you. Got you.
skating they call it sleeping. You gotta sleep. We don't say sitting. I don't know why, but
You
yeah, we
say
say
like sitting on
sleeping.
them in track, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But in skating, it's sleeping. Like you gotta
Sleeping.
sleep
Okay.
on them,
Uh-huh.
and then you gotta hawk them at the line.
Mm.
Um, what you want me to explain like how I started or like
Or yeah,
achievements
like
or what
yeah,
do you
how
want me to
how
talk
far did
about?
you go? Because I heard you're on like the U.S. team, right? Or something like that.
Well, obviously I retired now.
Mm-hmm.
Hold up. Mama Kim's calling.
Sid, Sid
What?
here,
What?
and you just left.
He'll come back.
Uh,
Maybe.
don't wanna be Andy for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I'm making a origami eagle
oh
right now.
really? An eagle?
Yeah.
How do you make an eagle?
Watch YouTube video.
Is it like a crane?
No, it's like an eagle.
Can you show me after?
Alright, I'm back.
Yeah, sure.
All right. So
So started out skating in kindergarten as a hobby. Started going full time in 5th grade.
okay.
Um, it's not
So
it's not that hard to get into like the bigger competitions in speed skating. Like if you
mm-hmm.
skate for like 3 years, you're gonna go to nationals. Like
Mm,
even if you're not that gifted.
mm.
I think I went to nationals in 5th grade probably. Actually, no, I probably went in 4th grade. Skip. Broke my ankle twice in 8th grade.
Oh,
That
how'd you
was a
do that?
rip. I was skating.
Mm.
We were doing like acceleration intervals.
Oh,
On the corner, I tripped, and then I got a hairline fracture the first time.
ooh.
I was out for like a month. Wasn't that bad.
Mm-hmm.
Then as soon as I got back onto the ice, probably within 2 weeks, I like twisted my ankle and then I fell, and then I broke it again on impact. Oh yeah, by the way, speed skating hurts, bro. Like,
Mm.
unless you guys have watched it, y'all don't know. Like, when you fall,
Mm.
you're going like 25 miles per hour into a wall, bro. Like,
Damn.
them pads don't help. It's like getting into a car crash, except you're doing it every single time you fall. But
Damn.
anyways, I like broke 2 bones in my ankle when I twisted it, and then I broke another one when I hit the wall.
Ooh.
Then I was out for like, I think I was out for like 6 months. So that season was over. Skip, bounced back, and then junior year got onto the junior national team, and then skip, senior year in the fall. Tried out for the junior Olympic team, but didn't make it. So then I called it quits right there, cause can't really skate in college, and yeah, gotta have your priorities straight.
Mm. Respect. But would you say like you have like a favorite moment from your speed skating days, like a competition or something like that?
What'd you say? My brother was asking me for some toilet paper.
Like, what was your favorite moment from speed skating? Like, did you win a race or get like a
Yeah,
medal?
sure. When that last race, the race that qualified me for junior national team, that was the most
Mm.
fun. Cause like that was a lucky race, man. Um,
Yeah.
it's competitions are like elimination. So like it's like quarterfinal. If you don't make it, you don't race for like 2 hours. But if you make it, you race for the semis and then the finals, and then after that, there's another distance right up.
Mm.
So um, in the semifinals, I I I hog someone at the line, which means like you barely beat someone. Like you
Mm-hmm.
stretch your skate out, and it has
Mm.
a transponder, and you just like push that into like the laser. I
Mm.
beat him by like 0.003, I think.
Ooh.
So that qualified me into the A final, and then in the A final, 2 people fell. So then it, it was like 3 people left, and I got second, and that was big right there.
Mm.
That was big pointos right there, puntos. So yeah, that was. I mean, like that was a hella lucky race, but that was also like a really smart race because I was like strategically planning for that. Like I like read the future, and I was like, these two going down, just need to hit second. So that was a really satisfying race, and it came with big rewards, obviously,
Mm.
because I made the team.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, speed skating has been a big part of my identity, but I don't really share that much. It's kind of a random sport,
Mm-hmm.
so I kind of keep it low key. But yeah, to all my friends, it's kind of been my identity for a lot of my life.
Yeah. What would you say to like someone who's kind of in speed skating? Would you say like
Kind of what?
interested in speed skating? You know, like they want to do what you do.
Interested.
What's some
First
advice that
off,
you could give them? Yeah.
first off, I've never heard of that. Never heard of someone being interested, but
Hey, maybe after this podcast, you know.
I guess. I mean, first thing I do is point them to the club I was in,
Mm.
because that's the most dominant club on the East Coast.
Mm.
Um, Probably the best coach. Good team. No,
What
not
club are you in?
I was
Oh,
in Potomac Speed Skating Club.
Potomac Speed Skating. All
Yeah,
right.
we got like about like 60% of the teams in Maryland,
Gotcha.
50% in Virginia. Advice I would say, just like learn from the best. Just like find the best person in the club you join, and monkey see, monkey do. Because a lot of
Mm-hmm.
speed skating is about the technique,
Mm.
and it will be so hard if you don't have the technique. You just gotta find the best person at it and just ask them questions, ask them for advice, and just copy their technique.
Mm. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. So now we can talk a little bit about some more fun, interesting stuff that you do. I heard you are relatively good at eating spicy food. You
Oh,
you grow some ghost peppers in your garden, right?
alright. So all that comes from my dad. You feel
Mm.
me? Like my dad just put some whack spicy stuff, spicy
Yeah.
sauces into like everything he eats. So like once he was just like, Carolina Reaper. Let me cook some up in the backyard. So he just bought some on like Amazon or something. He bought some seeds and he just started planting them yachts.
Uh-huh.
Like, wait, hold up. Brother, oh my lord. I need to go get
What?
my brother some toilet paper, bro.
All right, go,
Hold
go. Sid, how's that origami eagle going?
Huh?
How's the origami eagle?
Uh,
Did you
I'm
finish
12
it?
minutes in, and the video is an hour long.
Uh, wait, are you using like a square sheet of paper? How big is the
Uh-huh.
paper? Mm.
Well, the one in the video is 20 centimeters. Mine is
Oh,
30.
dang. That's a big eagle. That's like
Yeah.
a ruler, right?
Huh?
That's like a, what is 30? Am I sped? 30 centimeters is like, that's like a ruler, right? Because like
Yeah.
12 inches. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's
I
tough.
had to measure it using my phone because I don't know where my ruler is. So I just googled the
Oh,
dimensions for my phone.
I'm
And then
back.
oh, you can use like the measuring app, right? Oh, they have
oh, there's
something
a
like that.
ruler on my phone too. I forgot.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
All right.
Sid, the ruler's so bad.
what do you mean?
Are you
Yeah, I don't
talking
know how
about
people are
the?
supposed to use, yeah, the measure app on the iPhone.
No, not the measure app.
No, we don't have
What?
iPhones, my guy.
Oh, you guys have Androids.
You're talking about the tools thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing's so bad.
Why?
It only goes to 4.5.
How else is this gonna supposed? Okay.
Wait a minute. Wait a
How is
minute.
it supposed to go any higher? If
Well,
phone's only so
they
long.
could use the measuring app like Apple, bro. Just copy them yachts.
Yeah, we have measuring app too.
Oh, we do.
Yeah. Whatever.
Dang.
Go back to your thing. I mute myself again.
All right, so your dad, he wants
Oh
some
yeah,
spicy
yeah,
food.
yeah. So he
Yeah.
was just cooking up some some Carolina Reapers. So I was just like, let me bring some to school because that's pretty interesting, you know? Like I don't know anyone else that would have Carolina Reapers because the only other place to get them is like you buy them online and that's like expensive.
Yeah.
So brought them to school. Had a lot of my friends try it out. Yeah, it was pretty spicy, you know? But
Yeah.
that like started a thing where like spicy food, like me and my friends are really competitive, you know?
Mm.
Like Johnny, Lucas, me, we're like super competitive. So when I brought those peppers, we like started something, you know? It was like
Mm.
who can eat the spiciest foods. So that went into like we went to what is that, Caltor, California Tortilla.
Uh,
And there, like they got a lot of spicy sauces there.
right, right,
So
right.
so then we were like, all right, let's see who can eat more spicy. David's insanity sauce, you know? So
Mm-hmm.
we got some chips and we just started like dabbing some on, and then we were seeing like who could eat more. But then like Johnny dropped out. I don't remember why, but he just wussed out, bro. Like he
Mm.
couldn't take it. So it was just me versus Lucas in this competition. So we started a thing where like we get a chip each, and then we dab sauce on it, and
Yeah.
then we keep dabbing, like we take turns dabbing sauce on it until one of us is like, I can't eat that, and then if someone says
Oh.
that, then the other person has to eat it, you know?
Ooh.
So like it turned out into like a freaking mountain of sauce on that chip, and then
Uh.
Lucas was like, I tap out. So then I was
Uh-huh.
forced to eat that thing. It was bad, bro. Like actually, no. It wasn't that bad, but like I don't think my body liked it because I was taking. That was when I was taking. That was at the end of this junior year, and I was
Uh-huh.
taking stat like 101 at George Mason.
Uh-huh.
So during that day, I had to go to like stat class for 2 hours, and like during the whole, after I ate that chip for 5 hours, I had like a dull burning, bro, in my stomach, and I was like, oh shit, like
Hello? Hello.
Yeah, I was cussing out my brother.
Uh, so
Um,
who won? You or Lucas?
yeah, I
You won,
won,
right?
bro.
You won?
I
Yeah.
won. Yeah, no one can take me, bro.
Are you like undefeated? Have you ever lost?
I mean, like, I haven't had that many spicy competitions, but like, if any of you listening to this podcast right now,
Mm.
if any of you wanna at me, like, I'm here, bro.
Okay, you heard it
I'm
here
here
first.
on Honda X Lariat Lane. Just come
Wait.
at me. None of y'all can take me, bro.
So like,
I'll
what do you
take you.
put?
I'll
What do you
take
put in your
Oh,
ramen?
what I put in my ramen?
Yeah, cause like I know a lot of people they just use like the packets, right? But do you like add like extra spicy stuff in it? Or
Nah,
just eat it?
nah. I don't particularly like spicy foods.
Uh-huh.
No,
You can just
but
handle it.
yeah, I can just take them. Like, if I go
Okay.
into that competitive state, then I can take it. But like,
Mm,
I'm not like my dad. Like, I'm not just gonna put more spicy sauce onto everything.
yeah. I feel like I can take spicy food, but like when it's spicy hot and temperature hot at the same time,
That's facts, bro.
that's like overwhelming,
When
you
you're
know.
eating
It's
like
not
some
it's not because it's
spicy,
hot, it's
yeah,
because
like
like the
it's like
temperature.
spicy pork plus the hot rice, bro.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Bruh,
Yeah.
hitting different.
That's facts. But yeah, I remember like last year when you were handing out the ghost peppers, like
Hmm.
J1 tried it a little bit.
Yes, dude, that was so funny.
I felt
I
dude,
like
the
gave it.
admin came and he
I
was
know.
like,
No, let me explain this. Hold up. I
yeah,
gave a slice to like him, and then like him and his Korean friends were all at the lunch together. So then
uh-huh,
they're like, "Oh crap! Like we actually just got this pepper. That's kind of spooky." Actually, no, dude. It was even worse than that. It was like I was chopping off like 1 millimeter slices of that pepper, and
uh-huh,
then we had like the leftover, like the stem part that had like all the seeds in it. You know,
yeah,
because I
yeah.
was just chopping off the tip. So we just handed that whole thing to the Korean table. And then the Korean table being wackos, bro. They just started playing rock, paper, scissors to see who would have to eat it. And they got so hyped. They were just screaming. Like, they
And
were
then
like, rock,
J1
paper,
was
scissors. And then, like, when J1 lost, everyone started, like, screaming. Like, so then the admin started walking over. And then J1
uh,
didn't know this. So he just jumped on the pepper, bro. Jump! While admin was walking. So admin was walking over to them only because they were yelling, not because there was a pepper. They didn't know. Said J1 was dying from the pepper, and then he had to talk to admin, bro, because admin was questioning him. Dude. And then the
oh,
whole Korean table and the adjacent tables, including ours.
uh-huh.
Dude, it was such a geek.
Oh, I felt so bad because
Yeah.
like he was dying and
He
then the
couldn't even
admin was like,
drink milk, bro. He just had to stand there dying, and the admin probably thought he was a whack. He was just screaming, and now he's like turning all red and everything.
yeah, the admin was like, come with me, and the J was like dying. Yeah, I just need a glass of milk, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's funny though.
that was mad funny.
So, you know, you're a pretty big Korean guy, right? You
What?
watch
You
what?
know, big Korean guy. What is that supposed
You're full Korean. You speak Korean.
to? Okay,
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
see where this
I'm trying to.
goes.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Where is
yeah.
this
So
going?
you know, Parasite. You know,
Oh, nah.
Oscar-winning movie.
Oh, nah. All right. What
What
about
do you
it?
think about it? What do you think about it? Well, is it like your favorite movie?
Hell no.
No.
It's not my favorite movie. Actually, I don't even know what my favorite would be.
But
But
do you think it's like it's up there in terms of like movies that you would watch
uh,
again?
I mean,
Cause like I feel like it
I
was.
kind of did watch it again.
Yeah, yeah, me too, me too. But
Wait,
like
you're
there's
talking
so many
about?
like intricate metaphorical parts to it, right? Like I don't want to spoil it on the thing, but
Okay, really,
like
Mente?
when you
Come
watch
on.
it a second time,
Uh-huh.
like everything becomes like so clear, you know. So for
Oh
people who are
yeah.
watching at home and don't know what we're talking about, Parasite is about you have this like super rich family and this like impoverished family, and the impoverished family ends up living in the rich people's house, but there's a plot twist, and things just don't go as they seem. So it's like I wouldn't say
Bro,
it's like
why are you summarizing an Oscar film, bro?
bro, Hey, I'm just trying to get them interested, bro. If you haven't seen it yet, like you have a lot of time
Bro,
over the break,
it's
I'd
an
recommend watching
Oscar.
it.
I think they know.
No, but like people are just like, oh, it's in Korean, I don't want to watch it, right? Like, nah,
Who
you need to
said
change your
that?
mindset. I don't know,
Bruh.
like some people say that.
Who?
I'm not even kidding. My dad.
Okay, man.
Okay, that's not the point. But like, I don't
What's
know.
your question? What I think about it?
No, I'm just saying like, yeah, like what are some of your thoughts? Because without
Alright,
spoiling too
so
much in the movie.
yeah, it was a good movie. It's definitely up there on my non-existent.
Hmm.
It had good comedy.
It's like dark comedy.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty sad too. It's got its really sad moments.
Right.
It's got its exciting moments too. You feel me?
Mhm.
Um,
Can you do the respect?
hold up. Let me do a little warm ups.
A little warm up.
Dude, I don't sound too good.
Just do it. Just do it.
It was like, Mr. Kim, respect. I think. I don't know. That was kind of croaky.
Right,
But
Andy
yeah,
could like nail it. Like we'd be like warming up for track practice, and he'd be
yeah,
like stretching on the
yeah.
grass, and he'd just be lying down, and he'd go respect.
Yeah.
That's so funny. But yeah,
Yeah, that movie has a lot of good lines.
yeah.
'Cause it was
I don't know.
it was really memorable, you know?
It is a good movie. I liked it
Yeah.
a lot. Yeah. But yeah, you've been playing a lot of League of Legends, Andy.
Alright, man. Why you gotta expose my loser lifestyle like this? Come on now.
What?
Yes, I have. I have been.
So what would you say for someone like Johnny? You know,
Oh,
that doesn't play
Johnny.
League.
What you doing? No, Johnny does play League.
He's play League. What? He plays League
He
now?
downloaded it.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
He
Would
got
you
it.
recommend like to
He
the
got it
average viewer?
yesterday, bruh.
Would
He
you
got it.
recommend that people
Wait,
play
tell
League
him about your coaching session.
Oh
Wanna
yeah,
hear
bro. I've been coaching Johnny. I was coaching Johnny for like 2 hours yesterday.
on League?
Yeah.
Oh
I
my
like brought him
god.
into Summoner's Rift custom.
Bro, get Mete to coach. Mete would be a sick
Yeah.
coach.
I was just showing him like the lanes, the minions, the EXP
Right.
gold. I was showing him a lot of the jungle camps.
Hmm. Can
And
you
then I was
explain like
showing
the objective of the game for people who don't know?
bro, why
Like,
would I explain that? Come on now. I'm like the
alright.
worst
Mete,
player.
Mete.
Mete's muted.
My silver. What? He can
I
hear
think
us, right?
he's eating. Oh, there we
Oh,
go.
I'm right here. I'm right here.
Alright. Can you explain what the objective of League of Legends is for
Bro,
people
why
who
is this
don't know?
happening in my podcast?
So basically, Andy's very
What are we
familiar
talking
with this.
Why are we talking about League in my podcast?
Bro, you know why we're talking about League in your podcast.
Stop playing. Stop playing. Bruh, you can't do me like this.
So League of Legends is
This
a
is some loser lifestyle to the max.
is an online multiplayer game where
We're
five
raising
players are
Battle
pitted
Legends
against
guy.
5 players.
Uh-huh.
And the objective is to destroy the enemy's base
What's
or
happening?
nexus, as it is called in the game.
What's
Mm.
happening?
And Andy, I know you like having, you like playing League a lot. Do you want to list out some of the people you play with?
Brother.
Wait, no.
This dude on my run was like, you know, Mete,
Yeah.
Sid, and Jason are the only ones that actually play League. While Shun
Really?
and Andy just hop on League. You know?
Wow.
You know, that's
Wow.
what I heard from this dude on my run. Like, Mete, would you like to explain that comment?
I mean, I'm not very familiar
What
with
does
that,
that
but
mean?
I would like to hear, you know, the various.
Brother, don't ask my question. Don't answer with another question.
You didn't ask a question. You didn't ask a question.
No, I said. Oh, it was a command.
Yeah, it was
like,
a command. Yeah.
override. Override.
And now I'm overriding it with the question.
Okay, come on now, host.
Like-
Recently I've been playing a lot with Sid Tickle in ranked.
And
No, that's it. It's duos.
okay.
Come on now,
Yeah.
we know the rules of ranked.
We all right.
We've been playing some duos.
Uh-huh.
What can I say? Like, we got 3 dubs out of 4 games. Like,
Ooh, nice. What
Actually,
lane
no,
have you
we
been
didn't.
playing?
think we're what?
What lane have you been playing? Like
I think we're
ADC?
2 for 2.
Oh
I've
wait,
been
you're a mid
playing.
laner, right? Play like Fizz and stuff.
No,
No?
I was playing top.
Oh, Kled? Yeah.
Wait, no. Played. I played Kled, Blitzcrank, Kale, and
Mhm.
Fizz. So kind
Mm.
of a mix of top mid.
Alright, interesting. But do you
We
guys
got our
have
first bot together.
Yeah.
It was
do you guys
funny.
think you can make it to silver? What's the first that you guys think you could go?
You know, first we gotta get Sid out of iron.
Mm.
Step one.
Hey.
Yeah.
By the time, if we keep duoing, which I think we will, because you know what, Sid, we've been doing pretty well. You know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I think
I play support, so I don't know. I have to rely on my ADC, kind of.
that is true.
Kind of coin flip.
But like, it is
But
pretty
I'm
fun.
such a good support that it doesn't even matter.
Exactly. So
Better than Jason.
Okay.
probably.
No. Alright. Yeah. Probably what?
Sid's probably gonna get out of iron, and then I'll probably be like bronze 3 by that time. Probably only go up 1. And then, you know, I don't really care about my rank that much, because like as that dude said, I'm not like actually playing League. I'm just like hopping on,
Mm.
you know.
Mhm.
So I don't really have like a determined goal for ranked. Just have fun.
Alright. Respect.
Respect. Yeah.
Do you want to talk a little bit about your history with orchestra? How you were first chair?
You did orchestra?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did
Andy was good, right?
orchestra. Yeah, I started violin. I was in kindergarten.
Holy shit.
Um,
Hmm.
um.
How long did you play the violin for?
Oh yeah, that's good. So
Yeah.
I was playing violin from kindergarten into 5th grade,
Mm.
and my mom wanted me to be in this orchestra program called AYPO. Stands for like American Youth Philharmonic Orchestra. So
Hmm.
like at the time that was like a pretty prestigious, good resume builder. So my mom was like, "Dang, you're not good enough to make it." So she was like,
Oh,
"We better switch to viola." You feel?
yeah.
So cause like viola has less competition.
Hmm.
So I switched to viola. It wasn't that bad of a transition, to be honest. It's like the same thing, just like you change the position a little bit.
Uh-huh.
So like since I've been
Isn't
doing
the
violin for like 5 years, it was a pretty easy transition. Yeah, what do you want to say?
isn't the viola like a deeper pitch?
Yeah, it's got a 1 string lower.
Ah, interesting. But the
Yes.
cello is like even lower than that, and then the bass is
Yeah.
like the lowest one.
Little education in here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Education.
Yeah.
All right, keep
So,
going.
um, transition to viola. Then I made AYPO. So I did it for 2 years, 2 years of middle school. Um, so yeah, I was pretty good at viola. I don't really know what else to say. Oh, I did not like playing though. Like
Mm,
I was good at it, but I hated playing it. Like it was
mm,
so stupid. Like my mom would be like, "Go practice violin,"
mm-hmm.
and I just go into like the room where I played violin, and instead
Yeah.
of playing, I just like lay down on the ground and I'd like start crying, bro.
Oh,
I just
damn.
sit there for like lay down crying for like 45 minutes because I just hated practicing. And then my mom
Yeah.
would walk in and she'd be like, "What are you doing, boy?" And I'd be like, "No." But like,
I,
yeah,
I feel like the Asian stereotype, I don't know if it's just Asian, but like a lot of Asian mothers especially will get their like child into either piano or violin
yeah.
at like a super young age, right?
Yeah,
To the
regardless of
point
whether they're good at it,
exactly.
will like try to make them prodigies.
And then like to the point where they cry at least once, right?
Yeah,
Like obviously they don't like it.
yeah.
Maybe some people do.
I
A
cried
very
during
small.
piano too. I played
Yeah,
piano
yeah,
for
yeah.
like 3 years. I was crying all the time.
But I don't know. Eventually like most of them quit.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
quit piano around second grade.
I think so. I did too.
Yeah, because I was doing like a lot of stuff at the time. But yeah,
Mm,
I think like it's hard to like get a kindergartner into like music when like they're not really interested in it. But like I think like right now, like I see music differently. You know, like I can just like
mm,
enjoy it. I've been playing the piano every day for like
yeah.
for 1 to 2 hours, and it's like a way to express myself.
Mm,
Or just like be in my feelings. It's like good vibes and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I
yeah.
don't know how to make music more interesting for like kindergartners because
I
I know it can
kind of
be
do
like
that too. Like,
yeah.
I quit viola after 8th grade, but like, I play it about like, oh, I don't play it every day like you. I play like twice a year.
Mm.
I just like pretty
What the
different.
fuck?
But like sometimes
still-
I'll just be so bored, I'll just go to my viola and then I'll just start playing my old solo, like
mm.
my old solo piece for
Get a solo.
no for
Mm.
like audition pieces, you know,
All right, yeah,
like that one
yeah,
song you play, and it'll
yeah.
be
Gotcha.
so bad, bro.
Mm.
Like my whole family will just tell me to stop. I'll just stop after like 15 minutes.
Bro, that's so
But
sad.
no, it is
Yeah.
pretty fun though. It's pretty fun just realizing how bad you are.
Uh-huh.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah. That's tough though. That's tough. All right. Let's say, do we want to get into the speedrun questions?
Speed round.
yeah.
All right.
Speed
Wait,
round. What?
Sid, how about you do it? You haven't done it yet. Are you on the dock?
No,
Of course not, bro. This kid's not prepared.
Should I do it?
no,
Bro,
no.
not
I'll
gonna
do it.
lie, I don't think I've enough into any of the previous podcasts, so I didn't know there was a speed round.
Oh yeah, you're about to find out.
Damn.
Yeah.
Is it on the notes, Don?
Yeah, it's on the.
No,
podcast now.
it's what the?
We need to finish
Yo,
the
we've been
fucking
dissecting you.
Quran.
Okay, we'll talk about that later, bro.
Okay, Andy, are you ready? Wait, I forgot to pause my video.
Pause it.
Oh, I forgot to. I forgot to back. Oh.
Are you playing League right now?
Hey, you wanna play some ranked, Sid?
Yeah.
Well, what happened to Warzone?
Oh. Shit.
All right,
Yeah,
speedrun.
you guys were playing
Speedrun.
with the bill. Oh wait, that's awkward. Okay, go on.
Okay, wait. So you have 15 seconds.
Wait, I
15
have a
minutes?
question for like
Seconds,
everyone here.
What?
Okay.
Who
What's
runs the OHS 2020 archives? Anyone we know?
archives? What is that?
Never
What
mind.
does that mean?
I'm stupid. Never mind.
Is that on
Weird
Facebook
champ,
or
weird champ.
Insta.
Insta?
Link it, link it, link it.
Hold on,
I mean,
all
link
those.
it. Do you follow OHS thoughts?
Yeah.
No.
Put it on
It's
there.
so funny. It's so funny.
It's so funny.
There's a bunch of pictures of just toilets that's fucked up.
And all the freshmen and sophomores complaining. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, it's so funny.
Wait, I want to follow it now. I logged out of my Instagram account because I got too distracted. But maybe I'll log.
Dude, distracted by what? We have nothing to do.
Yeah, what?
I don't know. People talking about school ending, bro. It's just sad. They're just going on
How's it
Instagram. and
sad,
it's like-
man? Relax. Relax. Relax.
Okay. All right. I'm chill. I'm chill.
Press B to recall, bro.
Recall
Alright.
memories. Damn.
Damn. Alright, get into the
Sid-
speedrun questions, man.
Said go.
Wait, we never asked Andy. Andy, how do you feel about school being closed and you'll never see anyone ever again?
Yeah. What's your biggest takeaway?
Bro, that's just
Biggest
false.
takeaway is that we
Mhm.
gotta hold on to those that we love dearly. You know.
By accident, sorry.
You know, we're all seniors. We're all about to like disperse across the nation. You know, go to other colleges.
Mm.
But like we gotta. Okay, come on now. Come on. We gotta like. You know, we had a good time yesterday. Dumping all those photos we had of each other. That was a pretty good time. You know.
That
Yeah.
was good. That was
Like.
good.
That was good.
That was
We
good,
just,
yeah.
like,
That
Yeah,
was
we're
That
good.
was
just
really good.
reminiscing.
That was the
on
first
those-
time all 10 of us have been in the same
Yeah,
call.
true.
Yeah.
Like that's just like 10 of us.
Yikes.
Ruby equals us. Let's go.
Yeah, he's one of us now.
One of us. One of us.
Yeah, it's like those moments that are important, you know.
Wow.
Mm.
Yeah, this is the empowerment speech right here.
That's beautiful.
Bro,
Well, you have 10
that's-
minutes left in your podcast, so let's get into these speed round
What, 10
questions.
minutes? Stop playing. Stop playing. That's it?
You don't have to restart my bird.
Okay, well, can you?
Sid, are you gonna
do the
ask him the
speedrun
questions or
questions?
not?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm asking, bruh. Okay,
Asking what?
it's the things we ask everyone about speed round questions in parentheses, right?
Yeah.
Why did you read it like that?
Why'd you read it out loud?
All right.
Do you want me to do it or not? Fine.
Yes, ask Andy. Oh my god, he
Okay,
left.
I'm back. 15 seconds. You have 15 seconds to answer. You have 5 seconds to answer each question. Okay, are you ready?
Oh, ready.
You don't sound ready.
I'm ready.
Okay, he's ready. Question number 1. What's your favorite music? Favorite song? Favorite genre?
Brother, what?
Favorite... What is this question? Who wrote this?
What?
Why does
I
say
wrote it.
favorite Music.
Favorite
What
type of
about
music.
music?
Favorite type of
Favorite-
music.
Favorite type of music.
Favorite type of music.
Type?
Answer, quick.
Probably hip hop because I like getting hyped.
Favorite
before
food. Favorite
running.
food. Favorite food.
Favorite food would be like KBBQ.
What
Okay,
hell?
favorite
What is
color.
that? What is that? Huh?
Korean barbecue.
All right, thank you.
Brother, stop playing.
Yo, Mete never comes whenever we go out.
Actually,
Or let's go to Andy's house one day.
Dude, we have the virus. We can't go out.
yeah, you can't come to my house.
Okay, man. I don't have the virus. Okay, you're right. Okay, you're right.
Mete
you're
has
right.
the virus.
Okay, what's your favorite color? Favorite color? Favorite color?
Favorite
Mete actually
color?
has the virus, so.
Right now it's yellow, bro.
Right now.
Damn, that's-
Does it
yeah.
change every day?
Ew! Why is it yellow? What's wrong with
Yeah,
you?
it's yellow.
Bro, I love me some yellow. Yellow's so good.
Okay, you have any pets?
Nope,
You have any
just
siblings?
Mete. My dog Mete.
Siblings.
Yeah, I have an older brother. He was the one I was getting toilet paper for.
Uh-huh. Favorite TV show?
Favorite TV show?
Yeah, I don't know anyone who has a favorite TV show.
I don't really even watch
I didn't write these
TV.
questions, by the way.
I don't even have Netflix, bro.
DGF.
That's not a TV show, my guy.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is. It literally
It's an
is.
anime.
That's a TV show.
Okay, DGF it is. Celebrity
Okay.
crush. Celebrity crush.
Oh, I see you
Yeah.
adding a little twist. Okay.
Yeah, I added it. So if you're
Dang.
prepared, I'm getting him a new one.
I don't even know her name. That Aquaman girl.
What?
The redhead? The redhead?
Yeah, the
right?
redhead. Amber Heard.
Oh.
There we go.
Mm.
I don't know. What you're
All
talking
right,
about.
respect. I thought it'd be like yeah.
What?
nothing. Keep going.
What? No, now I want to know.
Heard.
I thought it'd be like
Heard or he?
I thought it'd be like someone Korean.
I ain't
You
into
even watch
Korean
like K-dramas and
bro.
stuff?
No. And I can
All I
never.
know is
I
Korean.
never think that like Korean people are pretty because I always think that they're like all like plastic surgery, you know?
Oh.
Like I can't tell which ones are like actually pretty and which ones aren't. So it's
Hmm.
like I just delete them all together. I'm just like nah.
Damn.
That's
not my
messed
job.
up.
Said that on
That's
the
kind of
podcast,
messed
bro.
up, bro. That's kind of
Dude, all the
messed
Korean
up.
people watching are like,
Bro,
You can
Who
never
you
go
watch?
back to Korea now.
yeah, actually.
bro, how many celebrities are watching this?
I'm watching this.
I'm watching, yeah.
Yeah, I'm watching
Korean
this.
celebrities.
I'm watching, yeah.
Okay,
I'll
okay.
say yo.
What?
He said 안녕하세요.
Bruh.
Okay, what do you want to do in the future?
Businessman.
Okay, man.
You know, I wanna
Learn
work-
from your.
I wanna work. You feel me?
No,
wanna sell
I
the
don't, cause you cut out.
Yeah, you cut out.
Oh,
What do you want to do?
businessman.
What
Makes
is
sense.
After that?
After? What do you mean after that?
What
He
did you
said
say
something
after that?
businessman.
Oh, I said I was gonna start working at Vector Marketing. You know?
Oh,
yeah.
right, you had that that guy from Utah,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, sells some Cutco knives.
Bro,
I'll
you're not
buy
coming to my house. I'm not buying them.
Bro, I am coming to your house.
Okay.
Wait, but how are people gonna open their doors?
No, there's online sales now,
Oh,
and I still get paid the same amount, so it's pretty fire.
I'll buy a knife.
They're so expensive.
Okay, I'm
They're
not
like-
buying one.
They're like $150, bro.
Oh
Okay,
my
never mind.
god.
Give me a discount, I'll buy one.
Bro,
Like $15.
How about $1?
what?
Okay, yeah.
Hey, we're running out of time. We have
Okay,
5
Sid,
minutes.
go.
Senior year advice.
Senior advice: take it easy.
Yeah.
Let's say, can you do that Instagram?
All right, Andy, I'm gonna pull up your Instagram. You're gonna explain a picture, all right?
Why does it sound like a
Timestamp,
police officer?
Are you gonna share screen or something?
No,
Yeah.
you
No,
have to
he's gonna
guess.
go
Do you not
on
know
your
what's on your Instagram?
No, not really.
All right, well, I'm gonna describe it. You'll be like, "Oh yeah," you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Alright.
act like yeah.
Oh, so
Alright,
this first picture is that you?
How am I supposed to know what picture you're talking about,
The
my
very
guy?
first picture on your Instagram, it's like speed skating. You got like a yellow cap here. Or I don't even know if this is you.
I don't even know if that's me, bro.
It looks like a stock image, honestly.
I do. Okay. The story behind that picture, bro. You know how on Instagram, when you like upload a picture from your gallery, there's like that zoom out button at the bottom right corner.
What?
Not zoom out.
Yeah, I forgot to zoom out. So that was actually an HD photo, like taken from an actual photographer, but I zoomed it in, so
So
it
it looks
became
even
blurry.
worse. Yeah.
Yeah, it was bad.
So we
Alright.
got all right. Look at the next picture. We got your most recent post here is at the Whitetail Resort.
That one. Oh, what about it?
Tell us about it. What?
Yeah. How did it happen?
Tell us about it. Can you go through who's in the photo?
On the. Oh my god. Why?
I remember Lucas and Johnny. Was it like the Stanley twins and
Yeah.
Adam?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That was a good time. It was like Adam. If y'all don't know Adam, but like
Adam, yeah.
Adam Yao's my boy too. He was like inviting Johnny and I to their like TJ group of people going skiing. So it was like it had like Kevin Gu, Ted Zhao, Daniel Lee. It had like Shannon Zhao. It had Sarah Gu. It had all these TJ kids, but they all decided to flake, bro. So it just ended up like it went from a group of like 15 to a group of like 6. So, but like we still went, had a really good time skiing from like what 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Yeah, and then on the way back from oh yeah, Johnny drove me and Lucas. So
Mm.
props to Johnny. He drove 1 hour 40 minutes there and back.
Big
That
man.
was good driving. Yeah, for real.
Wait, did you hear his podcast where he almost got in a car accident?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Good podcast.
Because he talked about skiing on that podcast too.
Yeah, Johnny skis a lot.
All right. So the final is we're looking at this one at Yale University.
Yale?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm a student at Yale. What can I say?
You're really
Wait.
gonna tell everyone that you go to Yale?
No. Wait, I posted 2, didn't I?
No, I'm looking at.
There's a sushi one, and
Oh
there's
yeah. I'm
there's
talking
a-
about the Yale one.
they're both at Yale.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the Yale one.
Why'd you post 2 pictures from Yale?
One of them was like me ordering $300 worth of sushi on accident,
Holy crap.
and then the other one was just like, I think it was just photos.
How do you
Yeah.
accidentally order this much?
Cause
Yeah.
I didn't know like how much it was, and the freaking waitress was just like, "Oh, yeah, you guys are all teenagers. You can eat this much." So I was just like, "Yeah, we can eat this much." And she came in with like 3 boatloads of sushi, and we sat there for like so long.
All right. Well, thank you, Andy, for coming on to this episode of Jason's podcast.
Brother, what?
Wait, you actually got scammed.
What?
The
What?
sushi.
Well, I
Yeah.
didn't get scammed because we ate it.
No,
all,
he
but,
he
like,
got scammed because like you're
Tell you
being
the
dumb.
price.
Yeah, that was stupid.
Was it
What?
good though?
It was good.
Do you like
But-
the California roll? Or the
No, he got a
tempura?
New York roll for $70.
Oh my.
Wait, let me look at that picture.
All right, you have like
All right,
40
yeah.
seconds, Jason.
Yeah. Me?
Yeah,
Did I do the outro?
yeah.
Is there like
Alright,
a hard
thanks.
cutoff time?
Thank you
now?
You got 5 New York rolls, my guy.
Andy, shut up. All right. Thank you guys
Bye.
for watching episode 4 of the
Bless,
podcast.
bless.
If you like this
Episode
episode,
4.
make sure.
I thought I was episode 3.
Maggie was
Nah.
episode 3.
Who?
Who's episode 3?
Maggie, I'm gonna run out of time.
Wait,
If you
when
liked
are we
it,
Oh, you ran out of time.
If
going,
you guys
keep
liked it, comment, subscribe, share.
Wait, what do
with
you
your
mean you
friends,
run out
turn
of
post
time?
notifications
Why is there
on.
a time limit?
There isn't.
I'm trying to make it under an hour.
And right now we're at an hour and 13 seconds, 14,
Oh,
15,
all right.
16.
All right. Stay safe. Wash your hands, and we'll see
Why
you on the
does
next
it
one.
matter?